So I'm here with Sana Amanat, who is the Director of Content and Character Development at Marvel. She's also editor of comic series including Captain Marvel, including Hawkeye, and Sana is co-creator of Ms. Marvel, who is the first Pakistani-American Muslim female superhero. Welcome, Sana.
Thank you.
So we have some questions from fans of Marvel via IMG Worlds of Adventure who have asked their social media followers for questions. Obviously they were bombarded, but we've picked a selection for you to answer today.
Lucky you guys.
Before we start though, you visited IMG Worlds of Adventure yesterday, was it?
Yesterday, yeah.
What did you think?
It was amazing. It was so cool. I mean, I'm also just like a big theme park person, so it was very amazing to not only go into a really huge, what's the largest indoor theme
World's
park,
largest
right?
indoor theme park,
Yes, that's what it is. And then to have it, be in Dubai and to have Marvel in Dubai in such a big way was so much fun. I got to do some of the rides.
Which one did you do?
I did the Hulk ride and the Avengers Battle Ultra. I was really afraid to do the Thor ride.
Thor is pretty scary.
Yes, I heard really scary. I mean, I saw it and I was like, this is not
It's
gonna.
great though.
Yeah, I might. Yes, I would. Thought I would maybe die afterwards, and I was like, I'm not into it. No, so next time. Next time.
Right, then onto the questions. So we have a question from Alexandra Nashetna, who has asked, how do you hope your work will influence the current and future generations of readers?
Well, I hope that a character like Ms. Marvel, really any of the books that I work on, reminds people that there truly is a character for every kind of Marvel fan, and that Marvel in particular is not a place where just boys can come. It's a place for girls, for people of all different kinds of backgrounds, and I hope that they sort of come and find their favorite character. I think Ms. Marvel is a great entry point character for a lot of people who are new to comics.
Yeah.
But I think once they discover this character, they'll discover, the Kate Bishop Hawkeye, who was a lot of fun, or Captain Marvel, who is Carol Danvers, who, by the way, has a little indie film coming out in 2019.
There we go.
Quick plug there. So there is just so much out there. So I hope that this really just opens the doors for our fan base and people find a story and character that they love, because there's just so much great content out there.
Yeah. We have another question from somebody with the handle @Stefima. Would you consider making Ms. Marvel a superhero against bullying to help kids gain courage to stand by themselves and to follow her examples of heroic behavior?
Yeah. So I will say, really what a lot of our characters stand for, and particularly Ms. Marvel, is to make sure that they are really helping people and really making sure that they are, defending people who cannot defend themselves. And that's really what, anti-bullying is all about. I will say we just did a recent issue about, actually it's the current storyline that we have happening in Ms. Marvel, and it is about young individuals who are being sort of cyberbullied, and how Ms. Marvel stands up for them, and her and her friends, I should say, both actually, all of them stand up for this young woman who is being harassed.
Great.
And of course, Kamala Khan as Ms. Marvel goes out and she actually finds the person who is doing this bullying. So we do want to make sure that there's a lot of positive messaging, a lot of messages told through metaphor, which is how really we're able to connect with a lot of different kinds of people. But yeah, that's a great question. I mean, I think it's incredibly important for a young person like her to be able to stand against something that is so pervasive and so problematic.
And she's already doing so.
And she's already doing so,
Great.
yeah.
At Derek Peters 7 has asked, considering the immense success of Ms. Marvel, would you consider creating a special needs superhero with maybe a disability such as autism or visual impairment? And if you would go down that route of creating a superhero with a disability, what might their disability be? What might their superhero power be? And where might where might their hometown be?
Yeah, so I think that it would be incredibly cool to be able to explore that kind of story. I mean, we didn't, we've sort of done it with Professor X, with him not being able to walk, in terms of, having a disability like that. I don't know what the story is. I am fascinated with individuals who are autistic, and how they connect with other people emotionally, and how that translates into sort of their superhero identity. I think there's a lot of different concepts to explore. I think we have to do a little bit more digging as to what the right story is, and like I always say, making sure that we have the right voices to be able to tell that kind of story, because that's not my experience, and I want to make sure that we get it right.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.